Kyle out again.
Poor girl.
Had a couple of texts. She feels fine. She said, I talked to her yesterday. But, I mean, she had a little fever, came back up yesterday. She got the COVID. She got the vid. And in fact, I was texting with her yesterday. I was like, I got an idea. I go, send me pictures of your feet, and I'll post them on Unfug Feet, #COVID Feet. And I'll have your foot fans will be like all going crazy for you because the foot fans love her. And then I went to bed, and when I woke up this morning, she was like, COVID feet, that's gross.
She's right.
And I was like, no way. No.
No way.
Not on her. Nothing is gross on her. not her feet. No way. But speaking of the vid, my trainer, Chuck, I saw him yesterday, and he goes, his wife had COVID. And she got tested, and then it turned out she had pneumonia and everything, but she's fine. And he goes, I got the vid. And I go, you got it? He goes, yeah, I got that. I go, so did you get tested? He goes, tested? I don't need to get tested. I go, I think you do. And he goes, no. He goes, my wife was making bacon, and I came downstairs, and I said, when's the bacon need to be ready? She goes, it is ready. Can't you smell it? And he goes, I can't smell the bacon. And he walked over to the bacon, and he goes, I can't smell the bacon. I got the vid.
I think he does have the vid there because that bacon smell is so strong. You can smell it from like 3 houses down.
There's a couple things that you have to smell, and if you can't smell it, like bacon is a smell. I think cabbage is another smell. Not that it's good.
No.
But you smell cabbage,
for sure.
right?
Yeah. Maybe
Vinegar,
gasoline.
Gas, yeah.
You just smell it. It's like cuts through. And I go, did you feel sick? He's like, no. But he pretty much thought he had COVID because he couldn't smell.
No symptoms, nothing.
No, just couldn't smell bacon.
Prayers for Chuck. He
Could
can't
he smell
bacon.
anything else?
Then he was like quarantined himself and everything. And then he could smell bacon again, and he came out.
That's one way to do it.
The CDC needs to put that on their website right now.
Do the bacon test. And then my wife's convinced I had COVID or I have COVID because of whatever. I mean, there is other things out there.
Yeah, there's all kinds of junk going on.
I'm pretty sure I had the flu, and I'm still recovering.
Yeah.
When you have the flu, it takes a while to get over. You still have that cough. I never had a fever, nothing. I just tired. But I got to tell you something. My son Dutch, he came home last night. He went to school, then he played basketball with his basketball team, and then he went to the gym and played basketball till like 7:30. He comes home. And my wife's like, okay, Dutch, tell Dad. Tell Dad. And he's like, oh, he didn't want to tell me, right? And I'm like, I felt like something bad happened. Like, so what happened? And he's like, my media teacher would like to know if you could come speak at school.
He was not excited?
No. And I'm like, oh. I go, that's cool. And he's like, uh-huh.
He's like, he wants no part of you at school.
Yeah, like right now, he's running that show.
Exactly. I was going to say, he's a cool kid at school. He does not want his dad over there.
And so then I'm like, I started thinking about that scene from The Office. Do you guys ever watch The Office?
No.
You never see The Office? Where Michael Scott goes and speaks to these college kids, and it's just a disaster of a scene. He brings out boombox and he plays music, beginning of a motivational tape. And he comes out there and he speaks, and he starts throwing candy bars at people. Like he starts going, I'm sure you want a job, and maybe so you get and he holds up a candy bar, a payday. And he throws it in the audience and it hits a kid. You remember that, Grant? And then he's like, so that someday you get, and he holds up the candy bar, the $100,000. And he throws it. And Dutch is looking at me. I go, I'm going to do it. You tell your teacher I'm going to do it. And he just looks at me, and he better behave, or I'm going to just start doing magic.
Oh, this is tremendous. How long is your presentation supposed to be?
I have no idea, but I'm just going to go. He's like, all my friends are in that class, Dad. I'm like, well, man, I'm going to call out all your friends. I'm going to get all their names wrong.
Dude, you're giving him so much stress right now.
I know.
Oh, this is awesome for you.
I know.
You finally get him to do exactly what you could get him to fall in line, do chores, do anything right now.
Chores.
You have all the power.
He FaceTimed me the other day. So we were at my son Kemp's basketball game, and Dutch was playing basketball at the gym. Then he comes home, and so, I have all these dogs, right? And I have this dog, Charlie, that can open doors. Mm-hmm. He opened the door to the garage, let our English bulldog into the garage. The English bulldog went in and tore up all the trash. Trash is everywhere. I get a FaceTime from Dutch. He goes, hey. Oh, yeah? He goes, check this out. And the trash is everywhere. I go, yeah? And he goes, what are we going to do about that? I go, your ass better clean it up. He's like, not my dog. That is your dog. That's your trash. I'm like, dude, you want to earn those Grinches you just got? You want to earn the right to live in this house? I go, you better pick up that trash before I get home.
Yeah, he's learning from you. Have you not walked right by a poop on the floor and be like, somebody else is going to find that later on?
Dude, we got this dog, Charlie, one I was telling you about. We had an old dog. We still have this old dog, Fifi. She pooped. And I watched her poop in the kitchen. I was like, oh, man. So I went to go pick it up, but Charlie ran in front of me and ate it.
Ew.
Lifesaver.
Gross.
And then I saw she was pooping again. I just kind of waited. And then Charlie went over and ate it. And then I tell my wife, Charlie's gross, man. He's eating the dog poop. Like, just gross. But I didn't want to clean it.
Ew.
You just let him.
I know. It's
That is
gross.
so
It's
gross.
so gross.
Can I-